Welcome back to another episode. Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. We got Nefty in the house tonight with us. Nefty, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here.
Good, good. Thank you for having me.
And we got William, the Hono veteran returns. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, as he's stuffing his face. Also, guys, if for those who may know, may not know, actually, before I say this, I have to show you guys the disclaimer.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
There we go.
So what I'm going to say, I needed to play that first because it has to do with, obviously, our usual guest on Tuesdays. Obviously, you know that, every Tuesday so far has been Rudy Tuesdays. So Rudy has decided to, I don't even know how I can say this. Rudy has decided to only focus on third party from now on. So
Rudy!
Rudy! Shout out to Rudy.
Rudy.
He couldn't make it tonight, guys. But everything's good. He's good. Rudy's like
excited tonight.
Rudy said, "Don't do this."
My favorite show is on tonight. Very, very excited.
The Acolyte? What'd you say?
My favorite show right now. It's blowing up in the internet. Great ratings. You saw that. You saw it, right? On the internet.
Which one?
Acolyte.
The Acolyte. Yeah.
You saw that though, right?
So they're trying to say, right? So apparently there's some type of poll that shows or that says that Acolyte's actually doing great in the ratings. And I can tell you this. This is what I can tell you.
Wrong. You know what it can be? It can actually be true because sometimes people want to see the train wreck. And when you click to watch the train wreck or click to watch the show, that's a click.
Right.
The ratings may be high because bad press is enough that people want to say, I got nothing to do. Let me see the train wreck.
Correct. If they're getting views, I think that's what it is. They're getting views because people want to see where this is going, right? Last episode, to me, right, that was the most exciting, the most action-packed episode so far, right? The most exciting in the sense of we got the big reveal. Now
Smilo Ren.
Smilo Ren. Well, I call him Darth Piranha because his teeth look like piranha.
Smilo Ren.
But so, I think that is affecting, what they're talking about, right? The fact that people are watching. I've been watching every week. Actually, guys, also, before I forget, we have a watch party every week. So for those who want to stay, I usually put the link in the chat and we watch it backstage. And we have a blast every single week. So if you're interested in watching it with us, you can obviously stay after the show is over. Let's start saying hello to the chat so we can get started. What were you saying, Nefty?
No, just about the train wreck. Maybe that's the reason why it's getting a lot of clicks, and maybe there's some truth to the ratings.
No, well, like I said, they're definitely getting views. 100% people are watching. They could sit there, watch it, and hate on it all they want, but they're still getting views. You know what I mean? So I think that's what's happening. So they're taking it as, people are watching it,
Yeah.
We got Bob in the house. Bobo!
Bobo!
How you doing? He says, good evening, everyone. Just pre-ordered my Wolverine and Deadpool off Toys Apollo.
My new favorite site. No, I'm only kidding.
Guys. So for those who don't know, okay, and we're going to get into that once we're done saying hello to you guys. But we're going to get into some new information that has developed, that has come to my attention. And Joker J says, don't forget promo code. Just, oh my God, welcome, my friend. Thank you for doing. So yeah, guys, we got some juicy news regarding Toys Apollo. We got all 3 Mills in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hello. We have let's see who else is in here. We got Paul in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Nice. Welcome. Let's see who else is in the house before we go. We got Ernesto in the house. Welcome, my friend. Hello. Ernesto always backstage with us watching the show. The third party veteran. Rudy, we got Gilbert in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Third party is good. I got my present toys Blade. Absolutely. Great figure. Lies everywhere. Lies. We got Josue in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Thank you for being here. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Jose. Welcome. We got Jeff in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
And then last but not least, no, that's it. All right, guys. So let's get started right away. Since we got to be done by 8 o'clock. So guys, for those who don't know, I feel like everybody knows at this point, but for those who don't know, and don't forget to hit that like button, guys. There's 15 of you guys in here. Please don't forget. So if you guys are looking to get or to find or looking for a good, reputable, collectible website where you're not going to be scammed, you're not going to be taken advantage of, they're not going to steal your money, you're not going to get the runaround. So you decide to go on Google and say, maybe Toys Wonderland won't do me wrong anymore since, everything's different now. Things have changed. He broke up with Justin. Let's go back to the site and check it out. And then you go on the site and you get, boom! Toys Apollo, baby! So for those who don't know, so the reason, the way I found out was that I get a notification on Facebook that a group called Toys Wonderland has changed their name to Toys Apollo. I said, I took a screenshot, I sent it to the guys, and here we are now. So as you can see, and this is something I said in the private chat, the members chat, actually, guys, whoever's not in the or whoever's not a channel member, really think about joining, please. I said that I said this before, but I said in the members chat also that there is absolutely no way that anybody got in trouble for this, that anybody's gonna get in trouble for this, that anybody's suing anybody over this. As you can see, if that were the case, I can tell you that Philip would have never wanted to rebrand to Toys Apollo or any other brand to begin with. Why? The moment you're in trouble with the law because you're being a scumbag thief, the last thing you're going to want to do is keep doing the same thing. So by rebranding, you better expect the same thing. Period.
Yeah.
So,
Fabs, when the Toy Wonderland incident happened and a lot of people got burned, then we started hearing that a lot of people started getting their merchandise as well. Because I remember in our channel there was some proponents, people saying that, hey, listen, I ordered 16, I got my 16, not in an orderly fashion or timely fashion. So that's the one thing that was happening. So not everybody was getting ripped off, right? At all. Not everybody. A lot of people did. Okay, a lot did, but not everybody. For example, Mike being one of them. Mike kept purchasing figure after figure, multiple figures, cases at some point, and he got every single item that he ever purchased from Toys Wonderland. Never got the runaround, never got, something damaged and not taken care of, never not got a pack. He got everything. So when we have these discussions on Toys Wonderland, he gets upset when I say, oh, everybody got ripped off, because he says, well, you can't say that because I did it. And he's 100% right. So I can't say
everybody, but
Look,
what a lot of people did. Go ahead.
Let me ask you. I'm a new guy coming into this community, and I ask you, is this legit? What would you say? Toys Wonderland. What would you recommend to the new people out there coming into our hobby? And the you'll see it in social media in the posts. They'll ask, hey, is this legit? I mean, where do we go? I mean, we definitely seen what happened. A lot of people did get burned. And then, I saw the stories, and then I heard a couple of months later, because it was a couple of months later, certain people started saying, hey, I didn't get ripped off. I got all my merchandise. So what will we tell a new person, the new people coming into to this hobby?
So I'm going to give you the perfect example. Let me say hello to Chris. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here, Chris.
Hello.
I guess how would we steer these people, the new people coming into the community,
And then Michael says, you are going to change your name to Toys Apollo. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
So, Derek, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
And then he said, I know what I recommend, though, but so I'm going to give you the perfect example of what happened to me in my group. If you haven't joined, guys, Hot Toys 16 Evolution on Facebook. So somebody asked, who would you pick between, Toys Wonderland and Pop Collectibles? Okay, this was the question. This was my answer. Pop Collectibles has given people the runaround. I have never been given the runaround or had any issues with Pop Collectibles. Toys Wonderland has given many people problems, many people issues, many people got ripped off, but it wasn't everybody. A lot of people didn't as well. That was my answer. I didn't say go to this one, go to that one. I told them exactly what my experiences were, what I know of what's going on with the community regarding, Toys Wonderland and Pop Collectibles. If I had to pick between the two, obviously I would always go with Pop Collectibles. I don't know Toys Wonderland. I don't remember ever ordering from Toys Wonderland, so I never give them a chance to even try to steal my money or give me the runaround or do the right thing by me, right? I never experienced anything from them, so I can't just be like, oh, yeah, they're garbage. No, I didn't experience it, but according to what goes on in the community.
Well, will you burn?
Go ahead, William. What were you saying?
I said I've experienced Toys Wonderland.
Did you get burned by them?
Just a little bit.
The question was, William, before you got in here, was if I'm a newcomer coming into the community, what would we advise about Toy Wonderland? Given first that we know there was a history that a lot of people got burned, but then a couple of months later, we start hearing that people started receiving their merchandise.
Yeah,
if you're a new guy coming in, what would you advise them?
I would advise them to avoid it like the plague because it's just a toy company pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme, where they are using the money from people's new orders to fund old orders and everything else. And that's why their eBay store that I ordered from with their other name was making good on stuff for like a month.
And then they
got a bunch of money from them, and then they tried to fund some other stuff, and then their Stripe payment system got shut off again because of outstanding balances being owed and all this other crap. But yeah, my personal experience originally with the original Toys Wonderland before Comic Santorum was added to the mix, I ordered in-game Thanos. It was in stock. It came. It was like 4 days later. I was like, man, that's fast. And it was missing the stand, like the base was missing. And it was like, hey, the stand's missing, and they're with the crotch grabber too. And they were like, show us picture what missing. And it was like, okay. And so I sent them the picture, and they're like, what is missing? And I was like, I sent you the picture. So I circled it in like red, and I was like, this right here is gone. And they were like, okay, we'll replace. We'll send, but sorry, no tracking. And then I got no response ever again. Like every
I know why, because you were being racist.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Konnichiwa.
Wait, so you never ordered again?
Not from Toys Wonderland, no.
Oh my god. What was the other one called? The eBay one? Something
The
Legend?
eBay one was Cinematic Legends.
Yeah.
And then their other store was Comic Santorum,
Santorum.
which
I like that one.
they're so stupid how they do their updates, though. It alerts everybody to the scheme.
Right.
Because when they opened Comic Santorum, they sent an email to everybody that was on Toys Wonderland's mailing list. And it even says like Toys Wonderland in the small print at the bottom. And it was like, why did you send this out to everybody if you're trying to make a separate store so you could act like, you know, your shit don't stink?
We got Ash Chase in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
You think anyone is buying from them?
What's that?
Say it
You
again?
think anyone is buying from them right now? Toys Wonderland follow?
I fucking hope not. But
I know you know somebody did. You know somebody already did.
yeah, it's in all these groups. They've been sharing it and like trying to get the word out. But then everybody
It's calling it out.
everybody that is reading these posts aren't the ones that don't know to avoid it. Because like you said, it's new collectors, new members of the community, somebody who sees a price that's like, wow, everybody else is asking $500 and this is $200. Here's my money.
Yeah. And I hope the professional channels help them out too, because they're a bunch of peasants as well. We got Thomas Jones in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Thomas Jones, konnichiwa.
He said konnichiwa. Joker just says there's a whole group based around people who got ripped. Oh yeah, there is. There's a group called I Got Scammed by Toys Wonderland or something like that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the popularity you must have to get your own group? Unbelievable.
Hey, you have
There's one thing for certain: if you hear anything bad about any company, TW or wherever, it's on you if you get hosed. That pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, anybody who gets scammed by going to these companies is their fault. And I can tell you the only reason how you're going to get scammed is by being a greedy piece of shit and trying to get some type of deal, which is how they entice you to buy from there in the first place. And that's how you're going to get scammed. So if you fall for it, don't go in the group talking about, does anybody know Toys Wonderland or Toys Apollo? Because they won't respond to me. And you know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know it's going to happen. So we're at least the 25 of you are in here. Don't forget to hit the like button, peasants. You know, at least the 25 of you here, I would assume and hope that you guys are smart enough by now. Again, there's a lot of retarded people in the community, literally, that you know they think that these people from overseas owe them anything, that they have to give them their product if their goal was to scam them in the first place, right? They're gonna take your money one way or another if that's their goal. There's no way around that, right? So if they're gonna take your money, they're gonna take your money. If they want to give you product, they're gonna give you product. It's that simple. Again, with Mike's situation, Mike has gotten every single package, figure, case, whatever he ordered from them. He never had a single problem with them, not one.
Wow.
You know, and he thinks it's because, oh, well, it's probably because of the amount of figures that I order that they never give me the runaround. I don't think that's it. Because if they saw that you were ordering a lot, that was their cue to be like, hey, this guy's got a lot of money, so we don't have to give him nothing. If we'll wait for him to make another big order again, and boom, we'll take it. So I don't think so. I think that they were just during that time, right? They were just doing well enough to give people their figures, which is why not everybody got scammed. We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let's see. We got Anthony in the house. Welcome, my friend. Hello. We got Will in the house. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm doing. Welcome. We got Luch in the house. Welcome.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
We got Luch. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick. So, all right, everybody's saying hello to everybody. Michael says they could have been much more key and just started another page. Yeah, exactly. But because again, this is my point. Nothing happened to Toys Wonderland. Nothing. So anytime you heard, oh, they're getting sued. Oh, they're shutting down. Oh, they're after them. Oh, they're this, they're that. Clearly is all bullshit, like I told you guys from day one. It's that simple. This was part of the plan the whole time. They knew that being in China, there was nothing any American was going to do about it. They knew this, period. That's why they were able to do it, and that's why it happened. Because it was a plan. That's why, look what happened. Everybody split up after it got too out of hand. Boom, everybody went their separate ways, and then what happened? Who got in trouble? Justin's still doing good. Toys Wonderland is rebranding. Where's the problem? Exactly. It was all part of the plan. It was a plan that they came up with together. And that's why somewhere, I don't know if it's on this website, but it looks like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
For those who don't see it yet, for the blind peasants who don't see it yet, this is a rebranded website right here. Okay, again, for those who just got in here, don't forget to hit that like button. Toys Apollo is now the new Toys Wonderland, right? So we have Comics on Torum, Toys Apollo, and what was the other one, William?
Cinema Legend or something?
What?
Cinematic Legends.
Cinematic Legends. Okay, so now we got 3 locations for Toys Wonderland. This is how much in trouble they are, okay, that they got 3 locations. If they were in so much trouble, they wouldn't have 1. So they're still out there trying to take your money, period. Okay? Yeah, maybe you'll get lucky and get your figures, but they're still around with 3 different locations to take your money. So now, why, if they're fighting, they're not friends anymore, they broke up, they got into an argument over the stealing, if they don't work together anymore, the partnership is over, why the hell is this on the website? Remember, this is a brand new website.
Yeah.
So why is this on here? Anybody who has any excuse for this is a true idiot and a true peasant, because everybody was justifying and defending Justin when this was all going on, because people in the community, some people, are retarded. Okay, they don't see what's happening in front of their eyes, and they're defending the scumbag doing it to them in their face. So this should have never happened, number 1. This should have never been allowed, number 2, by the king of reviews. Okay, but that goes to show you how much he gives a shit about any of you peasants, that he's still attached to this company after everything that came out. And let me tell you something. You may sit there and go, oh, maybe he doesn't know that they put it there. You're going to tell me he doesn't know? You're going to tell me that he doesn't know that Toys Wonderland rebranded? You're going to tell me that he doesn't know about this? The only way he doesn't know about this is if within a week, within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, this whole section on the website is completely removed right here. That's when you'll know. That's when he found out that he had an issue with it. Go ahead.
Jeff Sith on the chat says Mike owns Toy Wonderland.
Mike owns Toys Wonderland.
Right, that's why he's not a clean slate.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Well, let me ask you something on this Justin's collection thing, and I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not familiar with YouTube. Is Justin's collection trademark? Because if it's not a trademark, you can rip that apart and use it and abuse it.
It's not trademark, but that exactly.
There you go. There you go. I'm thievering. I'm going to use all the tools in the chest to continue my thievery. So if I'm Toy Wonderland.
Correct. Fine. And this is exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he has a problem with this, right? If Justin, let me tell you something. I can guarantee you that he knows about this, and if he doesn't know about this, he will definitely find out very quickly. Okay?
Oh, he was tagged about 50 times today.
Okay, so there you go. So he already knows. He already knows about this. If he allows this to stay on this website, okay, if he allows it, then you know what it is. It's that simple. Because he can say, okay, he can say, let's say he can't have him remove it. Fine.
Right.
Let's just say that. Let's say I have no control over what he does over the website. Cool. But you better believe that he has to make a post.
Yeah.
Whether it's on his channel, whether it's in his group, wherever the hell he appears nowadays, he has to come out and say,
This ain't me.
Guys, by the way, Toys Wonderland is using my logo without permission. I tried to tell them to blah, 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 but they don't want to do it because blah, blah, blah. But I'm letting you guys know that we're not working together. If they're really not working together, right, that may happen. Or even if that happens, there's no way of telling if it's genuine or not, because it could all be part of the plan as well. So he could sit there and say, hey, guys, just so you know, there's nothing I can do, but just know that I'm not working with that website anymore, and that's the end of that.
Yeah.
So who's going to say yes? Who's going to say no? The problem with that is this. A new collector, a new customer comes in to that website, sees Justin's Collection logo on there, and will automatically think, oh, this is legit. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That is the biggest problem with this going on right now. That's why you have to take care of this stuff immediately. And that's why you don't get involved with scams to begin with, especially overseas, because this can continue going on and on and on. And you guys, I know what it is. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I don't need Justin to tell me nothing. I don't need Toys Wonderland or Philip to tell me nothing, because I don't believe those pieces of shit anyway, right? And I wasn't even affected, okay? I wasn't affected for a penny. And I don't want to be, you know, I would never want to be involved with those people. So anything that comes out of their mouth to me is a lie, because all they've done was lie to everybody. And again, some people didn't get scammed. So when I say everybody, I say the majority of people who got scammed. Obviously, people kept going back, knowing that it was a possibility that they were going to get their money stolen, and they went back to risk it for the deals, to risk it to hope to get, things for cheap. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, some people did actually get benefit from ordering from Toys Wonderland, because they would get the same figure that they ordered once, they would get it twice. So they would get free figures for no reason. They would get an order of a figure that, they placed. For example, I placed an order for the Thor today, and they'll ship it right next week. And then somebody else will ship me the same figure 2 weeks from now. And then assuming that I never got my figure, meanwhile, I already have a first one and now I'm getting a second one. So that happened a lot as well. So some people actually hit the jackpot by ordering from Toys Wonderland, because that was a thing that was happening. Believe it or not, I'm not going to say it was something common, but it was happening. It happened a few times.
Fabs,
Okay.
The great Brain Robbery is telling you to check your inbox. He sent you something.
Okay. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
Yo, the chat has a lot of jokes today.
Huh?
The chat has a lot of jokes today, man.
K Floss, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 29 of you guys in here, and somebody tell me what the like count is, please. Fabs, you need to rebrand too.
I was laughing when I saw that one.
Albert, give me your rebranded name for me, please.
You already did rebrand. You became Hot Toys 1/6 Evolution.
Well, no, that's the group. He's talking about like my channel.
Hey, they got good lines today.
Let's see. Kang Gang, Thor, you pay now around.
Technical. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Yikes.
Oh man, we got Ernesto says, bye from me who get this Neverland. I'm shipping from the Cayman Island sources. Trust me, bro.
I got lines today, bro. I was telling you, I was reading this when you were talking. I was dying.
Oh my god, you guys are nuts. We got Axel in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is in here. Fabs, I'm sending you a screenshot. Ooh, wait. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, guys. Let's see.
And this has another good one.
Oh yeah, I got it. It's toysapollo.hk. That's the Google search. Yep. Hold on. I may have something going on. Check your inbox. I got it. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Uncarded review says Instagram. Oh, he's sending the link. Let's see who else is in now. We got some watermelon for Uncarded in the house. We got the Alchemist. Long time. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Hello. Will my rewards from Toys work on Toys Apollo? I don't know about Toys Apollo, but definitely Comic Santorum. Fabs, you got my Davy Jones figure. Just send it on over. SJC, welcome. Nice to see.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Got lucky with my TWs, so they had Pennywise, and it took 2 months, but it came. There you go. So exactly. So not everybody got ripped off. Not everybody got scammed. So I want to be very clear with that. Again, I was always constantly saying that everybody, and Mike was the one who said stop saying everybody because it's not everybody. He goes, I never, and he's 100% correct. I just always talk in generalities. So that's why I would say everybody or whatever, but that's just not true. Right? When it comes to literally every single person who bought on the site. The majority did, though. A lot of them did, though. Not everybody. Let's see if FabsFigures home. Jordan Peasants. Yeah, guys, I got my first pair of Jordans. I got the Concord 11s, were my favorite sneakers ever by Jordan. I never owned a pair of Jordan sneakers ever. I've never been a sneakerhead, but those were my favorite. The original ones were my favorite sneakers that he ever made. And I bought them high tops and low tops. So I'm very excited for that. But no, I won't start a channel. I won't be getting into sneakers at all. Can you imagine? Let me I'll put it in the chat for you guys.
Peasants.
Exactly. Why'd you say it? That was it. Oh man. There it is, guys.
I'm telling you, there's some good lines today, man.
There's the coupon code, guys, in the chat. I put it there for you. Apollo selling spiritual. Oh, it's been a few weeks. There you go. See, I remember. See, I pay attention to everybody who's here. I always notice everybody who's here. So if somebody tries to be a peasant around me, they're gonna get caught. Kefla says I ordered from Toys Wonderland once. When I didn't get the figure, I emailed their customer service, and they said I was trying to scam. Oh my God! He said I was trying to scam them and said you will not make heaven. Oh my
God! On fire today.
That is hysterical.
What the hell you die?
Oh my God! That is.
Hey, Flo, you're the man.
Oh my God, I'm crying right now. That is hysterical. You will not make heaven. Oh my God. That's insane. Wow. That sounds about the same accent they use for you, William. Oh my God. I am sweating right now.
I got the AC. I'm still hot now.
I'm sweating right now. Oh my God. This is insane. This is the funniest thing I've ever read. Oh man. KG is taking forever. I still blame. Oh my God! What is that, William?
What?
What is that?
Comics?
Oh,
That's the
you're ready.
G.I. Joe.
What?
I thought it was
G.I. Joe that I saw online on social media that's selling the G.I. Joe packs of comic books. I think it was
You mean the giant hardcovers?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a Kickstarter that Larry Hama did, and it raised like $4 million, and
It's happening now, though, right?
it ended.
It ended. Okay, I saw it the other day.
I thought you were gonna do taxes, William. We got Chris. Chris says I didn't want to order with Toys Wonderland and never had an issue with them, but I feel bad for everyone who has. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Here's another one, right? Another person who never had an issue, and there he is. So, like I said, it wasn't everybody. It wasn't everybody at all. Fab has had the Shaqs back. The Shaqs. No, you know what I used to wear? Believe it or not, Payless. I used to go to Payless. My parents used to take me to Payless, so we were broke as a joke. So we used to go to Payless, and my sneaker brand was Everlast. If you guys remember that brand, so that's what I used to wear, black Everlast, because I was always running around playing soccer, playing sports as a kid. So always black sneakers, and they were always Payless. I never owned. Obviously, as I got older, then I would buy my own. I started working. I was 13 years old, so when I hit 13, I was getting my own. Whether it was Fila, whether it was Reebok, whether it was Nike. That was my own money, right? At 13, but before that, Payless all day long.
For me, it was Buster Brown.
Buster Brown.
Yeah, not around anymore, but back in the days.
Oh my God. Here's the coupon code, guys, for those who. This is for Toys Apollo, whoever needs one. Mike said, like the Emperor said, I am the Senate. Mike's the Sith Lord.
Always two, huh?
Oh, man. That's so fun. Mike's cracking up. The birth of the Jordans veteran. Imagine. Oh, my God. That's crazy. We got Harold in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
We got, oh my God, you guys are crazy. Will is getting the Source comics ready for Brad.
Oh man!
Oh my God, that was great. That was funny. He's
I wore my best today, bro.
Yeah, where is Brad? Brad, where are you in our peasant?
Brad, yeah, he's my man, bro.
I used to wear this guy, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Kike Air. Oh, remember Puma and the ghetto version of Pony?
Yeah.
Pony, imagine. So, like I said, guys, don't fall for this stuff anymore. Don't be peasants anymore. Be smarter than that. If you see something that's enticing, that's too good to be true, that looks very appealing from a website that has scammed people, even if not everybody has gotten scammed, why risk it? Why risk it?
At least, at a minimum, appeal to whatever Facebook or forum group you're in. If you're in 1/6 Evolution, ask, and people will
correct.
Will
correct.
guide you right.
But here's the thing. You can't trust everybody that you ask. So always make sure you go to somebody who won't benefit or won't lose out on helping you or giving you or telling you the truth. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand that maybe not directly connected with this website, right? Besides Justin, but there are other people that you may not know that are directly connected to other companies. For example, InArt. There are a ton of channels connected to InArt. So that means that there are channels that have InArt on their panel, right? To constantly prop up the company, right? To boost up the company, to help them make money while people are getting, or let's start with not getting their figures when they're supposed to. The figures are taking forever. The figures are coming with missing pieces. The figures are coming damaged. So you're most likely going to be steered the wrong way if you're asking these people who are attached to these companies who benefit from these companies. Remember that when you attach yourselves with any company, it comes with benefits, right? For example, let's say, what?
A discount? You know,
Well, that's just the beginning, right? You'll get a discount for buying their product. You'll get the product most likely first, right? You'll always say there's nothing wrong with this product. You'll always say this product is great. This product is the best. This product is better than Hot Toys. This product is so you'll never hear anything negative about the product because you can't hear anything negative from somebody who's directly connected to that company. Anything negative that you do hear, if anything, is going to be the most minor detail about the figure that is a negative thing. But when it comes to being the main complaint of the figure being a big thing, you'll never hear that. Because guess what? Me being the owner of a company, giving an example, Nefty, my brand new figure, for him to review, obviously I'm giving it to him at a discount and first to make me look good, not for his benefit, not for anything else. And what do I do in return for that favor? Besides obviously giving him the figure first and at a discount. I help him build up his channel as well.
Yeah.
Because think about how many people are in my group as a company, right? So let's say I have 1,000 people in my group, right? I'm Hot Toys. I have 1,000 people in my Hot Toys group, right? Now I'm working with Nefty, right? So what do? Nefty helps me out, but anything Nefty does, I post to my group as well.
Oh, yeah,
and then he gets views from my group in his channel. So that's why you can never say anything negative about a company that you're working with directly. It's impossible. That's why anytime you hear about Justin doing anything directly with any company, it's always perfect. It's always great. It's always the best. It's always better than this. It's always better than that. Anybody who doesn't see that, again, mentally retarded. You may not know how to process information. I don't know. But you cannot, and this is why I get annoyed with the panel sometimes when we're talking about Jazz Inc., because it's like, oh, well, the salesman said what he said for a reason. So we're just going to take the word of the salesman for him to make his sales and not question anything. That's why I question everything. And I don't just believe anything that is being told to me, because there's always agendas. There's always reasoning behind why things are said. There's always somebody benefiting from what is being said if the person is directly attached to whatever is being talked about. So that's why I don't fall for stuff like that. And that's why I'm very vocal about it. The problem is you peasants get upset when I talk like this. You don't like my tone. It hurts your feelings. You get butthurt because you don't like hearing truth. I'm sorry that my delivery hurt your feelings. I'm sorry that my delivery for telling you the truth bothers you, that no other channel is going to do for you. No other channel is going to look out for you. No other channel is going to tell you the truth about anything, because they're all attached to the stuff that's causing issues in the community, period. So, William, tell us how you feel about all this, being involved, obviously being taken advantage of already, and all that stuff by Justin and company.
I'm from New York. That's why you always yell.
Oh, forget about it.
So go ahead, tell us what you think about this website and the future of it.
Do you want me to monetize?
No, just be human.
They need to go eat a fat dick. Need to actually, F off and die, because
was that the PG-13 version of your
at the company, they need to completely actually go away, because it's just one continuous scam that keeps going.
Correct.
And, it's like just because you change the name, and like they said, if they had done it on the down low, they might have actually been able to
Yep.
swing for people.
At least for a little bit longer. Yep.
Instead of like, oh, well, this page has several thousand followers, so we're just gonna change the name because now we have our audience. And it's like,
Right. Correct.
like you look at that Hot Toys owners group on Facebook.
That's a scam.
Yes, I know. It has.
I was teaching you something. Go ahead.
Has 19 members and used to be a group called Laughs and Jokes up until
Yes. Yep.
like less than a year ago. But then also you look at some of the posts that are on there, and it has like 300,000 likes on a picture, and it's like there's 19,000 members. That's weird, you know. And so like everything about the group just screams, you know, scam, with their admins that all have accounts that are less than a month old, and you have to pay to post your listings and stuff. It's the same stuff where you change your name and then you're like, ha ha ha, let's see what we can get away with. And, you know, anytime somebody gets mad, they create a new account. That's what Toys Wonderland does. That's what any scamming person does. It's like, you know, my real name on Facebook because I'm not trying to.
Right. You don't need to hide.
And it's like, you know, shit, most people have my address by this point, number of people that have bought from me. But
nobody's really going to go to like Pleasantville, Colorado to visit you. So I don't think.
If they do, I believe in the Second Amendment.
Guys, so this is the proper invitation. Go visit William. So Nefty, what about you? What do you think about you know, this thing coming back to life? It's like a hydra. You pop one head off and another two pop up. Go ahead.
I fall back on the idea of trying to protect the newcomers coming into the community. So I hope, as you know, in this community, there's hundreds of Facebook groups, and I hope that as the young guys fall into these groups, they get directed properly by the senior guys in those groups and advising them that, hey, this is a scam. And I would say hopefully they hook up with groups that are well established, not a group that just started a week ago, and have a heavy following, because through those groups that, you know, they start getting their feet wet, and hopefully those administrators, as this things pops up on their website, they block off. Because again, we guys that have been in this game, we're hip to it. But it's the new guy that's going to come in and throw in a lot of money. And he may get lucky. He may order one piece or two pieces and say, oh, it worked for me. And continue. Eventually, he's going to get burned. And so that's how I look at it. That as a community, when the new guy comes in, my advice is try to find a group that's well established, that's old, that's been around for a while. That doesn't mean that they're 100%, you know, without problems. But at least people in there you can start chatting up, and they can guide you with many pitfalls that exist in this community, you know?
What were you gonna say, William, before I say something?
I was gonna say the real downside of what you just said, though, is just like how Justin's group rebranded itself.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it? Collectors Display Base. Now it's Collectors Base or Collector something.
Yeah.
Right.
Collectors Base, yeah.
And the admins on there are very fast to remove posts that be disparaging.
Yep.
Or, you know, paint somebody or their affiliation.
Then it's our job on the outside end of the group to advise them.
Right. I'm just saying, it's like you Google 1/6 scale stuff and you get Justin's channel on YouTube.
Correct.
Go on Facebook, you type it in, you get groups like that on Facebook.
Right.
And that's kind of what the problem is, in my opinion.
Correct.
And you know, you get drawn to the large number because you hope that somebody there would know what the hell they're doing.
Correct. And that's one of the things that happens, you know, that's a great point. That's one of the things that happens with my channel. You know, my channel, because it's not, obviously I'm not a YouTuber. You guys know that very well. You guys know I'm not on top of this YouTube world. I just literally post, I come on and that's it. There's nothing, you know, that I do extra besides what you see, you know, every week. But I know for a fact that people see the amount of viewership that I have and they're like, oh, look at that small channel. They don't really know what they're talking about. And that's a huge problem, because the bigger channels, You have channels that have a ton of viewers that don't really collect really at all. If they did at one point, they don't anymore, because it's become more about the YouTube. It's become more about the money, about the show, not about being in the community, being involved in the community when it comes to actually collecting. It's become more about, again, the YouTube. So that's a problem. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that I can give, if not the best advice, top advice to anybody in the community, just from being around so long. Not because I buy everything, not because I buy, of anything else, but from being around and seeing so much. That is the only thing that I would say qualifies me to help anybody. Not the amount of figures that I have, because that doesn't mean anything. Not the amount of hot toys that I have, or the amount of third party. No, it's being around for so long and having a picture of everything together, where you could kind of see something more than somebody who was just started a year ago, 2 years ago. It's not the amount of experience. And again, it's not about hands-on experience. It's just being around for it, right? Seeing it, living it, right? So somebody comes in right now and sees, oh, there's only 31 watching, when there's other channels having, 180, they're like, oh, this small channel. So I know that affects me, trying to help other people in the community, just because of what viewership means to people, right? Just because of the amount of people that other channels get. It's human nature. Oh, this channel has 1,000. They must be, oh, look, everybody's here. This must be where everybody knows. And that's not the case at all. And you guys, a lot of you guys that actually are here right now that don't watch the other channel, or at least are not so involved with the other channels, you guys see what the other channels are about. You guys see through all the other channels. This is why you ended up here. And I take pride. It's funny. Obviously everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants 1,000 people watching, right? And that's fine. I am very happy that, right now there's 37 of you guys watching here. Obviously, as a human and as a person who is a driven person, I obviously want to grow, and that's just a part of my nature, just wanting to grow, right? But I will never be a scumbag to grow. I will never take advantage of people to grow. I will never go hurt people to grow. I will never, lie to people to grow. That's just not me. So whatever happens, it's going to take its time, and it's going to be done properly, or however long it takes me. But the fact that there's 37 of you guys in here tells me, because it's constant, right? It's like between 20 something and 30 something people every week, all the time. So that tells me that there's a certain amount of people who understand what I'm doing here by now, right? And that's all I need. I don't need 1,000 people watching me who are here just to talk shit, who are here just to cause problems. So nobody needs that. If you really want to know about the hobby, you really want to talk about collecting, this is the channel for you. Other people do whatever the hell they want to do. That's up to them. But I can tell you, being attached to companies, you will never be able to be 100% honest, because it'll never work.
You'll be locked in to whatever deal.
Period. It's that simple. And the Figure Alchemist has a great point here. It says this hobby is too expensive to throw around, risk for a few dollars cheaper. Absolutely. The problem is you have a lot of peasants in the community too, who try to, get involved in the community, right? Try to play the game and say, well, obviously I don't make a lot of money. I can't afford a lot of these things. So I have to save every penny possible. I have to save every dollar possible. If I can get a deal, why wouldn't I get a deal? Because I don't make that much money, but I still want to be in this community because I like the toys. I like the figures. They look cool. I like being around the conversations. I like the groups. So what am I going to do to feel part of it? I have to buy, right? So how am I going to be able to afford if I don't make that much money? I have to look for deals. And that's when they get taken advantage of, because they don't know any better. And out of desperation to get a figure as cheap as possible, that's why they fall for the scam. Let me see. 03 Mil says Apollo Toys gave Fab 2 pairs of.
Here we go.
Can you imagine? I wish. Oh my God. I would be, guys, if they had given me those pairs of Jordans, I would be telling you guys Toys Apollo is the new sideshow. Okay. So that's what would have happened already. Ernesto says, Fabs at that point, Hawk 2.
He's famous right now, bro.
He
Invite her over to the show.
He said at that point, Hawk to Oh my god. My Street Fighter Ken is charging soon. Apparently, Essence is trickling out.
Oh, I have that on.
I got the delayed email today for the Mighty Thor. So she's delayed for me from Sideshow.
I got nothing.
Harold says, I want to give some love to Toys for Kiddos. They had my order out faster than Sideshow would have. Also, the same goes for 1/6 kit. Only one purchase, but really happy. Yeah, so that's the thing with Toys for Kiddos. I'm happy to be working with Toys for Kiddos. I am very proud of working with Toys for Kiddos. Yeah, some people complain that their prices are kind of high, which again, I tell you guys this all the time. They're retailer, not a reseller. So it's a different story for them. That's why they're a little bit pricey. But when it comes to their customer service, their shipping, their packaging, how they bubble wrap the figures, they're always immaculate. They're always perfect. I did have one figure get lost. You have to wait 30 days after you file the claim with them. And after 30 days, they'll ship you a new figure. The reason why you got to wait 30 days is to make sure that if it gets lost, it doesn't actually arrive eventually. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason for the 30 days, not because they don't trust you, not because they're not going to give you your figure or your money. They'll give you either one. I was offered a refund or the figure. I said, I need the figure, so ship me the figure. I got the figure, 30 days after. It was the Death Strange figure for me. So be aware of that as well. But they're great. The fact that I wish that I was able to get them faster, right? So with them, the UPS, he uses UPS. The UPS 2-day shipping is $70. I tried that twice. I was like, absolutely not. It feels like you're paying like so much extra for a figure that to me is unnecessary. So I was like, you know what? I'm good. So that's the only issue with me with them. But overall, I have no complaints whatsoever. Obviously, besides the fact that they're a little bit pricier than everywhere else.
Joker J, I just got my email with Ken as well.
Oh, you're getting him too? Yeah, I pre-ordered him
right now. 7/8. They're charging it.
I pre-ordered him, but I don't know if I'm keeping. Oh, yeah, I got him now too.
Oh, you got it too?
Yep. Your Sideshow Ken Masters is charging soon.
Yep.
7/8/24, 10 business days.
Yep. Got the same thing.
Oh man, so I owe $305.53. It looks like Ken's gonna take a break.
Did you get the Chun-Li?
I didn't get any of them. I was gonna get them all. And then I was like, I don't know about those bodies. And then I was like, all right, let me get Ryu. And then I was like, nah. And then I said, let me pre-order Ken because he's my favorite anyway. So that's the only reason why he's pre-ordered right now. But like I said, I don't even think I'm keeping him because I would need then Ryu, Akuma, Chun-Li. So that's why, So even though Ken's my favorite, I don't even know if I'm keeping him at this point.
Gotcha.
The math ain't mathin'. Ryan, welcome.
Hello.
Now look at this guy, always late, unreal. He's always telling people that I'm late, and look at this guy, never on time.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
Harold says they're the artist formerly known as Toys Wonderland. Absolutely. Sorry guys, Fabs paid me to brag about Toys for Imagine. I gave you a discount. For them. Apollo is turning the front. Imagine. Oh my God. Toys Wonderland. I'll be back. Toys Apollo. I'm back. Carlos, how are you, my friend?
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome. Thank you for being here. I don't even know what that is. What is that? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I went back to see if that was a following comment. It wasn't. If you had me on stream, your viewership would explode by at least 2 more people. Well, you've never asked to be on when we streamed on Sundays. Actually, I don't know if you remember yet, but yeah. Hey, if you want to join right now, let me know. I'll send you the link. Unless you're just being a peasant. The Alchemist said, I think live streams with smaller amounts of viewers are more entertaining. You really get to interact with people. Well, some people do like that more, but some people who don't really understand, again, specifically talking about channels regarding the toy conversation. You see, you're in a chat, right? You're on a channel, in a stream with over 100 people. You're gonna feel like this is a cool place to be. Meanwhile, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. So in the beginning, I was like, oh, how come my viewership so much less? And that's just a natural thought, right? It's why. But then now it's like I'm actually, again, not that I'm against growing, because you bet your ass I'm growing. But it's like, what is it that they're seeing there with no experience that they're not getting here with experience? And like I said, I understand my delivery's rough. If you're a bitch, you can't handle it. If you're, if you can't, if you don't like being talked, you don't like a certain tone, you're not. I'm not for you, and I understand that. I know, I am very well aware that I'm not for everybody. My personality is not for everybody. My delivery is not for everybody. And that's okay. I was not made to be liked by everybody or to be loved by everybody. But what didn't click to me, it's like, well, these people don't know what they're talking about. How is there, all these people there? And what I think it's happening is because there are so many rookies, right? There are so many beginners, right? And I feel like that's what they look for, more beginner energy, right? More inexperienced energy where they feel comfortable being there. Obviously here, like I mentioned multiple times over the years I've been streaming, that again, the way I talk, it's not for everybody. The way I speak, my tone, right? It's not for everybody. I don't have my pillow talk is not great, right? I'm not here to please anybody. I'm going to tell you how I feel, what I think, however it comes out, and that's it. If you don't like it, then this is not for you. And that was my issue, right? My issue was, what is the problem? The problem is me. But the thing is that if you don't like me, that's okay, right? My problem was that I couldn't understand why, right? I was like, what's the issue here? Let me tell you something. Once I figured that out, I was like, everything is going to be perfect. And I've been super, super happy ever since. The moment you realize what it is about what's going on with you and you become aware of yourself, that's when you'll realize what people think doesn't matter. How people see you doesn't matter. As long as if they don't know you and they don't know who you are, they never give you a chance. They never really, care for anything regarding you besides talking negative and talking bad, which is obviously what people need to do to make you look bad, to put you down, whatever. That's when I was like, you know what? This is it. And everything worked out for me. William.
What?
Let's get started. I know what do you mean with what? You
with the acolyte?
So the what?
Acolyte?
No, not yet. No, we got 20 minutes. So let's get into obviously the only release that we have going on right now, which is She-Hulk. And She-Hulk, guys, is to me one figure that I was excited about because of the fact that it's a newly developed body, right? No other figure has ever gotten this body. It's a seamless body. It's going to be something that obviously they put R&D money into. So we have to see at least I'm excited to see what it feels like, what it looks like. The articulation, as you can see, they're not showing you much articulation at all. Very, very minimal, right? Again, it's not supposed to be a Spider-Man figure, but the fact that it's a tall figure, a big figure, tells you off the bat, this is not going to be, something that you're going to be squatting or bending too much, because it's not that type of figure. So, William, tell us how you feel about the figure. And even though I think we were there on Saturday when we went over this real quickly, but we went over it very quickly. So let's try to go more into it in depth tonight. Obviously, we got 20 minutes, but go ahead.
It's a decent looking figure. If you're a fan of She-Hulk, either the show or the comic book character, this might be one of the few chances that you get to actually get a licensed 1/6 scale She-Hulk. people were talking junk about the outfit, but it's the outfit from the show.
Right.
And they even had people in the groups today trying to put like the suits and stuff on her from like male figures, and they wouldn't fit, which is funny because that was one of the plot lines on the show.
Yeah.
Where she couldn't fit clothes, and that's why she had to go to the superhero tailor
Yeah.
to get the specialized ones. But that's neither here nor there. Half of these people probably didn't even watch the show, so they don't even they just complain about it without actually watching it, just like Acolyte.
Just so you guys understand, William is a person who defends all Star Wars. Nefty, so tell us how you feel about this.
It's a unique figure. I definitely order it. It's definitely going to be a one of a kind because the main actress definitely burned her bridges with the president of Disney, Iger. So she ain't coming back. So it's going to be a unique figure. She-Hulk may come back in other movies, but not with this actress. But so it's going to be a unique figure. I'm looking forward to it, to add it to my collection. I like what I see. It is what it is. But I can see them using the body down the road for more She-Hulk, but not with that face, though.
He said not with that face.
No, because the actress, she really burned bridges with the head honcho of Disney. And
do you know the whole story? Like what happened?
No, it was over, I guess, criticism of the show. As you probably know, the show didn't get a lot of positive feedbacks from the movie community. So she has something to say about it, and, he's the big man right now, so she ain't coming.
You're saying what? She got fired? She's not coming
I
back?
believe so, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's sad. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got, let's see who else is here. Ryan cracking up. Joker just says, what are we growing? This guy. This guy. Thousands of people. Not at all, my friend. Not at all. We have Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. This guy. Unbelievable. Whispers 1-6 figure. I don't even know what that means. Ryan. Oh my God. Talon, again, Van Helsing 2, fan of the opera. Faz is working on his.
Oh, what is that? You got a fan of the opera figure?
Talon, getting Van Helsing 2. Did you see their fan? Oh, I don't know. I don't know who's making it.
Is that a figure, Joker J? Let me get
Joker J. Who's making it?
Man, that's a nice piece.
You were a doctor with pool. What's the best side man? Who? No, that's and it's funny. Even with my patients, like I don't sugarcoat anything. I can't. How do they benefit from me being nice or sugarcoating their own health? You know what I mean? Oh no, it's okay. Keep drinking your soda. Keep drinking. Like I could never. Like I don't understand. Like what? How is lying to somebody doing them any benefit or any service? You know what I mean? Like I can't. And maybe that's my downfall, being too honest, and I'll take it all day long. I'd rather be too honest than a liar. Period. I'll take that all day long. Statue, just crazy. She-Man. This guy. She-Man. This body looks like a transformer. This guy. Mojo Z, welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
If I wasn't such a heterosexual, you would be first on my list. This guy. Oh my God. Sadly, I'm watching. Oh my God. Yeah, no, we have to. We got 14 minutes.
Oh, depending on the time where he's at.
No. We watch it together. He comes backstage with us. Let me see. Fast causes patience, peasants. Imagine. Oh my God. I'm a Taurus, no bull. Yeah, seriously. I think that's what it is. It's just my personality, I'm who I am. Take it or leave it.
But when you go crazy, what do they do this in soccer? What is this? They do in soccer?
Yellow card.
I'll give him a red
Dude,
card.
when you're out of the game, right?
Red card.
When you go crazy, yellow card.
Red card. William, if you were to rate this 1 to 10 right now, just as is.
8.75.
Really? You like it that much? What do you think about these wrist pegs that look kind of crappy?
No way around it. No way around it, Fabs.
Right?
I mean,
If you want switchable hands, there's no way around it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's anybody who does FISIN or anything like anytime you have wrist pegs with exposed wrists, you see them. And so it's
right.
I'm very happy they didn't do an exposed knee and an exposed elbow on this figure, because that would look like straight garbage.
Right. Especially those knee flaps that they do for like what's her name? Harley Quinn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually, yeah, that is true. That would have looked really badly. So this body, like I said, this is a brand new body. I can tell you guys, this is not the very first time or the only time, not the very first time, the only time they're going to be using this body. Absolutely not happening. Because it's not, they're not going to make something for a one-time use. Again, it's happened before. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened. Look at Drax. The first Drax body was never reused ever again. Could have been because it was, too much of a pain to make. I don't know. But it was never used again. We never got a second Drax ever again besides the one we're getting from the third movie, which the body's not exposed. To this day, we don't know if the body comes with the tattoos like the first one did. So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying,
you don't even know if they're going to make it.
What do you mean?
They've never put them up for pre-order.
Drax?
Yeah.
Well, not yet. But they're not. I don't think they're gonna not make him all of a sudden after making the whole thing. You got Mantis now. You're gonna tell me you're not gonna make what's his name? I doubt it. I think they're trying to figure out if to give us the body under the suit or not. I think that's the holdup.
He'll be the crosshair of the
right. Absolutely. That's a great point. Nefty, 1 to 10.
I'll go with the 8.5 as well. I mean, I like the figure. It's definitely going in my collection. I like everything about it. Even I can live with the peg because there's no way around it. I like the expression. I enjoyed the show. It wasn't crazy, but I enjoyed it.
Say, look at this cockeye.
I have a Hulk, so she'll go with my Hulk.
Right. We got the Endgame Hulk. That looks nice. Look at the cockeye and see, like, when they start messing with the eyes, like, that's what throws everything off. And I know they use, they have to mess with the eyes for the pictures, but it's like, man, like, can you not, like, straighten out the eye at least so it doesn't look so bad? And as you can see, guys, we talked about the texture on Saturday for those who were here. This texture here, as you can see, the reason why you see so much texture is because obviously the camera that they use. And it looks funky. And I said that on Saturday. It looks funky. It looks weird. The color looks off on the face. But I can tell you in hand, you're not going to see any of that. It's going to look great. It's going to look very, very nice. I can guarantee you that. The one thing I'm worried about is the hair. If you guys, for those who own the Love and Thunder Thor figure, you'll notice that the hair that they use, the way that they did the hair, the sculpted hair, is very, very thin. So actually, besides the fact that the head is magnetic, right? You could actually just lift it up and put it down. The hair is very malleable, so you can move the hair around a lot, and it's not in the way. The reason why I say the hair might be an issue is because she's got a lot of hair, right? She's got a lot of hair, and it looks thick, right? So that's what I'm worried about with, her turning her head. I don't know. As you can see, they don't really show you too much head turning. Very, very minimal. Look at that. Very minimal, again, because the hair going over the shoulders, front and back. That's why I think, it's going to be an issue. And that's why I think, if you notice, they're using the eyes, the rolling system a lot for the pictures, because there's not a lot of head articulation. Do you guys think, I'm going to go with you, William, do you think the articulation, the head articulation, the head rotation specifically is a deal breaker when you can't get the full turn?
I don't think it's a deal breaker because this will be people's only option, at least for the time being. And she does have magnet hair to come off because you have to get to those eyeballs to move them around. So, if somebody is feeling froggy, they can resculpt some hair or do any number of things, root it. if it's really that big of a deal. But it's
Same opinion. Given how this is the only She-Hulk we have, I take it with the limitations she comes with, and call it a day.
Right. We got Tool in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Right.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, Thule. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Carlos says, FFs, I love the noble approach. You have to be no, absolutely. You have to. You can't, and I understand that certain situations require that. But when it comes to somebody's health, I take health very seriously, because without your health, you're nothing.
Yep.
You could be rich, you could be a billionaire, and you're unhealthy. Guess what you're going to be doing? You're going to be using all of your money to try to be healthy, right? So health is very important. So for me to be in the field of healing people, okay, and lying to them, how does that work? You know what I mean? So I just can't.
And I gotta tell you,
if people are put off by your approach, your tone, and all that stuff, it means they've never had a good friend from New York or Jersey. I'm just saying.
and you need this in this community to be like hardcore.
It's not so much Nefty, only the community. It's in life. Right.
No,
everything. I feel like society now, there's been so much lying, so much misinformation, so much disinformation, and sugarcoating as well, and so for some reason I can't deal with that. I can't, I'd rather hurt your feelings with the truth than come for you with a lie. There's no benefit from lying to people. There's nothing good that comes from lying to people. So I just can't be that person. There are many people in the world who lie all day, every day, and they're perfectly fine. I just choose not to be. I cannot be that person.
And health is very important, as you mentioned.
Absolutely.
When I was retiring, I went through a battery of tests to make sure I'm going to be around to enjoy my pension. Because if I was going to fucking
die, there you go.
I was going to die on the job.
There you go. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was
going to die on the job, man.
Bet you're better off. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So, health to me, I take it very seriously, being in the field that I'm in. So that's why I don't lie to people about the health, and I help as many people as possible with their health as well. Ash says, I still want Humpty Dumpty. This guy, unbelievable. Did you guys remember when he appeared on the show? Oh my God. Joker just says, Town, they're not amazing. They're not bad either. Cornelius, welcome. Feel like I haven't seen you in a couple of years.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
It's definitely an interesting figure. I'm intrigued, and I may give it to give my display some contrast. Also, She-Hulk from a comic book is great.
He's right.
Comic is great. The series, not so much. Well, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the cartoon Hulk show, I don't know if you guys remember this. She appeared on there plenty, and I believe she was transforming on that cartoon. If I'm not mistaken. So I remember her from that Hulk cartoon. She appeared there plenty of times, and she actually looked like this, if I remember correctly. So I think she'll be fine. I think she'll look great. The only problem is the height on in a DTOF. I don't think that's gonna work. No, right?
Thanos fits.
I mean, you're gonna have to make some adjustment.
Yeah, isn't she taller than Thanos?
I would say about the same.
You could just bend her knees.
I've had your own order. Send day one. Is it okay to sleep with your figure? What?
What?
I've had your own order. Send day one.
I think he's trying to say that he has her on order since day one, and he's asking to get weird with the boy.
Oh, I was like, I'm trying to make sense out of this. Oh my god. Yeah.
Mojo, if you're not saying that, my bad, but it sounds like you're saying that.
I gotta run out. I gotta go pick
up. Go ahead. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
Real quick, Joker J. I saw the Phantom of the Opera, the violin, the piano. Awesome figure, man. I think I'm gonna have to jump on it. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Good night. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna, guys. So we're getting off. I'm gonna put the link in the chat real quickly, and then we are going to hold on. I'm gonna get that static noise. So let me. Here we go. Let me just put the what do you call it in real quickly, and then I'll see you guys backstage. Post a comment. Here it is. StreamYard. All right, there it is, guys. So there is the link for those who want to stay backstage and do the watch party for the Acolyte. Let me catch up with you guys real quick, and then we're out of here. Damn, imagine She-Hulk too. Well, I've had her on order since day one. That's what he meant exactly. 100%. It's just say like it is, Fabs. That's what we're. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying. And I appreciate every single one of you guys who comes back here every week because you guys know what it is. You guys understand. You guys clearly know what I'm about, and that's why you guys come back every week. So that's why I was saying that to begin with. It's just I feel like some people do like to hear the more experienced views. And I'm not saying that it's wrong watching anybody else. I'm not telling you just watch me and nobody else. That's not what this was about or what I said was about. It's just that I appreciate everybody that is always here. I appreciate everybody that is always involved in the chat, that's always commenting. And I always forget to do this. There's somebody who always comments on every single picture, video, short, everything I do on YouTube. And I want to give him a shout out because I have no idea who he is, but I'm telling you, he has no reason to be liking my stuff every single time. And he does, and I know why he does it. It's just to support, to boost my stuff through the algorithm. And I appreciate it very much. And I'm going to tell you his name right now because, again, he's the only one every single day. Every single day that I post something, he always comments on my stuff. So I appreciate all of you that are always involved with anything with me or support me or like my stuff or share my stuff because that's just the type of person that I am. So let me get you guys his name real quick because, again, I appreciate this person very, very much. He always, like I said, he always liked my stuff. And I know why. Like I said, I know why. It's not because I make the best videos. It's not because I make the best anything, but I know he does it to support and show that he appreciates the stuff that I put up. Let me just show you guys. Let me just tell you his name real quick because, again, I feel like
Santos?
Who is it?
Never mind.
What'd you hear? What'd you say? I didn't hear.
Is the guy's last name Santos?
No, not Chris. But Chris is the same person. But I give Chris a shout out all the time. This person's name is, I'll tell you right now. Why can't I get into my? Oh, I know why. Here we go. I feel like he changed his name a couple times too. Here we go. There we go. Kryptonian Clone 7828. My friend, thank you so much. Why, you know who that is?
No, it's just funny.
Oh yeah, no, him.
I was expecting like a name, not a screen name.
No, that's his name. But he, like I said, whoever that is, thank you. He always likes my stuff. He always comments. He always, we always talk back and forth. So again, I know why he does it. He does it every single day. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So guys, we're out of here. We're going to start the show. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.